Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Today I'm going to be reviewing this Coors Light. As you know, if you follow supermarkets, it has got a big showing in supermarkets. I can remember when it went from being like a single bottle to being a 4-pack, a 6-pack, and then eventually a crate in the likes of Sainsbury's. So Coors Light, it says here, is a 4.2% ABV light beer, but we know it as a lager. Let's get that specification, damn right. Brewed in Golden, Colorado, Albany, Georgia, Acton, Virginia, Fort Worth, Texas, Irwindale, California, and Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It was first produced in 1978 by the Coors Brewing Company. Now, why is it called light? Coors Light? And because the ABV doesn't imply that it's light. Light beer had its origins in the 1940s when the Coors Brewing Company introduced a beer called Coors Light that was lighter in body and calories than the company's premium lager offering. And really should always be drank chilled. Sadly, mine's not chilled. It's from the beer room. It's cool, but it's not chilled. And its claim is the world's most refreshing beer. Our recipe delivers a clean, light and refreshing taste with a crisp finish. So, pretty much a gold colour pour, white head. Pretty much a standard light malt aroma, really. A light malt taste. Just trying to pick out, see if there's anything else more, say it's more interesting. Yeah, it does say that you know to drink it ice cold. Well, we're nearly there. It's cold. It's cold. It's wet. It's quaffable. And like most lagers, this is the time of the year when a lot of lager will be supped, and certainly from next week when the breweries open, those breweries that can open, because obviously if you're going to introduce stuff like table service into breweries, into pubs, it's not easy, and adapting pubs for social distancing is not easy. Shops have struggled to do it. I would say Asda and Tesco are probably the best in their own way. I don't agree with the one-way system, to be honest. I actually think that diving around people is a better way of doing it, you know, and if there's a busy aisle, fuck that aisle and go down the other aisle. You know, personally I think that's the better way of doing it, but obviously, you know, everyone's got their own way of doing things. Nice bite on the tongue, not too gassy, feels lighter in body than the others, but certainly not in alcohol, because the 4.2% is pretty much on a par with the likes of Foster's, Carling, Carlsberg, etc. You know, at the standard lager level. You can definitely taste it's more, like I say, of the standard lager offering than like the wheeled lager offering, which is a bit more, I don't know, it's got a bit more to it. Don't get me wrong, it tastes okay if it's your, I mean, I've drank a lot of this over the years, you know, at barbecues and stuff, as you do, getting oneself abbreviated at the barbecue. But not in this weather at the moment. Although it has perked up today, I've just put my gazebo up, so I had to do a bit of repair work on it. I think in the long term I'm going to have to do a full-on permanent thing out there where I possibly spend cash, quite a bit of cash, and build a gazebo of sorts at least. Or build a room, a wooden room, 4 big timbers. Maybe try and get hold of some, French doors or something, and clad it and have it as an actual room for the hot tub, but with a soakaway underneath where I can get rid of the water, because obviously that's a bit of an issue with hot tubs, because obviously you can't lift them up and tip them outside the door once you've got it in. So, and then slabbing that area, raising it off the ground, probably put wood on, maybe even using pallet wood. It wouldn't be hard to do, and might be an idea. Certainly keep warm in the summer, but you'd have to have doors on it, otherwise you'd be sweating like a swine. But things to think about, and this is always the thing with gardening, isn't it? Gardens, there's always something to think about. And I suppose if I was going to do that, I would then encroach that way and bring back that 2 or 3 feet that I've lost and put it back into the garden, and actually put the gazebo thing, if it's going to be like a wooden structure, put it so that there's a little bit of a border around, so I can just get to the fence panels if I need to, and yeah, do it that way. And obviously a lot more privacy. And there's an added bonus: in the winter months I could drain the gazebo, but then just leave it to dry out naturally. So it's just pricing up the wood and that, and cement and all that sort of thing, the things you do for your garden, and ultimately to have a life, have a nicer life. Just been pricing up holidays, like mini breaks in the UK, and Jesus, it's going to be expensive this year, because as you can see, a lot of people don't want to go abroad because, well, they don't want to be quarantined, or because a lot of people got caught out in March, and a lot of people will be thinking, "Sod it, I'll go to the beaches and the campsites in this country, hotels, theme parks, and that." And I think this country is going to be booming, the industry. How you do social distancing in lifts and stuff, that's going to be interesting. But obviously there's a thing where wear a bloody face mask. But yes, it's going to be a very interesting period of time for us all. We've all got to step up to the plate and be part of it. The people in Leicester have obviously dropped the ball, and or certain people in Leicester, I presume. And I did say the other week, in one of my reviews, that all these demonstrations, all these bloody lockdown, these raves, street parties, pissed up people, intermingling when they're drunk, not wearing anything. Same with these lockdown, the raves. I mean, who's going to wear a face mask in a rave? And so, and these demonstrations as well. And have they sown their own demise? Yes, the youngsters probably won't even affect them, although I've heard of people in their 20s dying of it, so, and that's fully fit people as well, so that's frightening. But obviously you're taking it home to your families. You might have it, they don't have it, you've given it to them, poof, they're gone. Who's to blame? What makes you this? And then in the news this morning on about there's another possible coronavirus in China, and it's like, oh, for God's sake, not another one. We've not even got over this one yet, and it's something to do with pigs and abattoirs. And you think to yourself, the Chinese need to pull their finger out and get it sorted at their level first. Get it gone, eradicate it. Don't bloody bring it worldwide again. Otherwise, you're always going to be under the risk of something, big. And countries can't keep doing this lockdown situation. you're just going to have to go with it and, you know, survival of the fittest. But was that the plan all the way along? It does make you wonder, doesn't it? Anyway, sun's out. I've got to do some Instagramming. All good fun. And then I'll do some chilling out, I think. Might even sit in the sun and grab some rays. I booked the whole day off today to do something and it never transpired. Well, it didn't work out as I wanted to work out, but anyway. But sometimes that's life, isn't it? Can't win them all. So, light malt taste and that. It's refreshing. It's got that right bite to it. I can definitely tell it tastes lighter in its taste. I really can. It's definitely got a lighter body to it. Overall, I can't say it's one of my favourites. I think the lightness and that kind of takes something away from it. Unless it's just me. Unless it just really does need to be chilled. And it's usually when that mountain on the front, when it goes blue, that's when you drink it. So maybe it's that. But let's be fair, at this temperature, it's not that warm today. And it's not that warm in here for certain. So maybe really, it's just the case that, you know, that's what sort of the taste is. So out of 5 then. Just see if there's anything else interesting about it. It's got a 50% rating on Beer Advocate, which is funny. So golden pour, whitehead, light lager malt on the nose, a thin body taste. Again, light malt on the taste. A lot, pretty much a standard lager taste. Nothing exceptional in there. That bitterness and definitely that thin feel to it. Gotta be honest, out of all the lagers I've had recently, this is probably the one that's not really tickled the old fancy like others have. Out of 5 then. For me, it was okay, but very light. And I know it's meant to be light, but yeah, I didn't really float the boat. Out of 5 then, 3.6 out of 5. Yeah, didn't really overly enjoy it that much. Gotta be honest. And can't win them all, can you? Thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing. See you soon. Stay safe.